Yo yo yo, 안녕하세요. Let's discuss when to set hook. Myself included, what I used to do is when we are working our stick bait, we saw a swirl behind and we are very prepared for the next take. So the next sweeping action we do, the fish take our stick bait. In a very natural instinct, what we do is we will strike the fish. So by striking like 5-6 times, we think that the more strike we have, the better the hookup rate it is. So the next thing we will be doing is we're taking lines. 2 cranks later, you'll hear that, oh, I dropped the fish. Or the worst still, after striking, we look down for our fighting belt, we put it in. 3 cranks later, we drop the fish. And then we were like thinking like, where the hell did we go wrong? I struck so many times, it should be insecurely. So you see, for example, our lines are 30 meters out there, and then plus the water resistance, plus the distance, and plus the stretch from our leader, there are a lot of resistance out there. So imagine we put in 100% of each strike, 100% power. At the end of the line, maybe it's only receiving like 30% of the power that we're putting in. So what I've changed is, instead of the fish take my stick bait, I strike on the instinct. Now what I do is, I'll just take in the line, I'll just keep cranking. Probably you'll be asking, when do you set the hook then? I'll only set the hook when the fish starts pulling my drag. So this is what I'll do. I'll just keep cranking to the point where it is so tight, it's so difficult to take an inch of the line because the fish is swimming against us, and my reel do not have enough power to take in the extra inch of a line. So this is what I'll do. Then I will move to the side, and I'll take in my line, move to the side. Doing this action, you're also actually setting a hook in the fish mouth. So when the fish starts taking my drag, this is the time when I will set the hook. Probably 2 times, 3 times max, or 4, but very seldom I'll do more than 4 times. Usually it's about 2 times. And then when the fish is running, this is the time where I'll put in my fighting belt, keep the line tight, and then I will move back. The fish is far, I'll move 3 or 4 steps back and fight the fish. When the fish is near, I put it on my underarms, take in my line, move towards the boat, the edge of the boat, and fight the fish. If I'm doing this by lifting the fish using my arms, it's very, very tiring. So imagine if it's 5-10 kg, it's plus the water resistance, and I'm only using my forearm muscle to lift the fish up. So it's very, very tiring. So what I'll do is, I will lift to the side, using my back and my arm muscle to lift the fish up. I used to do also, sometimes subconsciously, we will just jerk the fish and then we crank. Jerk the fish and then we crank. I find it a better way is, use the rod to do the heavy lifting by a very gentle fluid motion, by lifting the rod up. Let the rod do the heavy lifting to turn the fish head back toward the boat. And then you do a power crank instead of jerk, and then you do a very gentle crank. So a very fluid motion, lift and then crank. Power crank, lift and power crank it. Or a short crank. 1 crank, 1 crank, or 2 cranks. Price it will be the fish take in your line, just keep cranking until you can't crank anymore, and then to the side. The fish starts to run and take your drag. This is a time where you will set hook. 2 times, 3 times is fine. It's good enough. And then while the fish is running, pull in your gimbal, always to maintain the line to be tight. Move 3 steps back to the boat and join the fight with a very fluid motion to turn. Use the rod to be lifting and turn the fish head back towards you or the boat, and take in the line. Power crank. The fish is near to the boat, put it under arm, take in the line while walking towards the edge of the boat, and move to the side. And this is how I have a better hookup rate while changing my fighting style. And I hope this helps you. Thank you and peace out.